Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to be sharing this tutorial with you. In this video, I will guide you on how to create your own custom rhinestone t-shirts using your Cricut machine. Before I begin, I would like to thank BELLA+CANVAS for sponsoring today's video. As you might already know, they are my go-to brand for apparel blinks. Not only do I love what the brand stands for, but also the extensive selection of colors and styles they offer. They are seriously the best. If you haven't given them a try yet, you're missing out on these amazing blinks. If you would like to sign up as a maker and have access to their wholesale catalog without needing a resale license, I will leave the link listed in the description box. The process is very simple and it's completely free to sign up. Now let's get right into the video. For this project, you will need t-shirt blinks, hot fixed rhinestones, Flock Magic adhesive stencil material, heat resistant transfer tape, a paint edger tool, a brayer or squeegee tool, and a heat press. The rhinestone templates can be created yourself, or there's also options available on Etsy to purchase that are ready to use. However, today I'm going to show you how to create them from scratch. I will be using Canva and a software called DIYholic. The only reason I'm using Canva first is to download an image of the Aquarius zodiac sign. You can either use SVGs that you've purchased or downloaded from other websites or even created yourself. Canva's just an option to design your projects or download elements you need like I do. A tip if you're using Canva, I recommend measuring your shirts first and resizing your elements here, that way you don't need to worry about it later on. Then we are going to download the designs and export them into DIYholic. From here, take your mouse cursor up to the menu bar, click Effects, and go down to select Rhinestones. This dialog box will pop up. This is where we will be able to customize our rhinestone templates. On the left side, they provide some helpful information about how to use the features they offer. I know this might look a little bit intimidating at first, but let me show you how simple it is to use. First, you need to decide whether you want your rhinestones to create an outline of your design or fill up the entire design with rhinestones. For this image, I selected fill because that was the look I was going for. Then I changed the stone size to SS10. Although I'm using SS10s, I want the circles on the templates to have a little bit of wiggle room to fit. You can click on the preview button to make sure it's what you want. For the stone spacing, I like to randomly change the numbers to see which spacing I like the best. I just play around with the settings until I find the perfect spacing for that particular image. Keep in mind that it's better to have them a little bit spaced out and not too close together because we will be using our Cricut to cut it and we don't want the circles to overlap each other. We want them to have just enough space between them. 0.06 inch spacing was the perfect length for my design, so I clicked OK when I was done. I repeated the same for the rest of the designs. For this one, I actually wanted to use a combination of iron-on vinyl and rhinestones. With the eraser tool, I removed the elements that I was going to use iron-on vinyl with and only left the rhinestone element. This design is a little bit different because it's text. I decided to go with the outline option instead of fill because I thought it would look a lot better and it was easier to read. For the third design, I did the same thing with the outline feature, except I added 2 outlines by changing the outline size to 2. As you can see, it creates a cool double effect. Once you have completed your designs, upload them into Cricut Design Space. Hang in there, we're almost done. All that is left to do is add a square shape, send it to the back of the rhinestone template, and adjust the size to fit while leaving a little bit of space around the image. Lastly, select both elements and click on the slice feature located on the bottom right corner. Delete the slice results until you are left with the solid shape of your final template. I repeated this process with the rest of my images. Once your designs are ready, you can take your Flock Magic adhesive stencil material and place it on your Cricut mat. I'm using the strong grip mat, but you can also use the standard grip mat. This material has a paper backing, so you want this side to be facing down on the mat. Cut it down to size. If you have a brayer tool, use it to make sure the material is nicely adhered onto the mat. The length of one of my designs is bigger than 12 inches, so I'll be using this 12 by 24 inch mat to place the flock material. Again, I'm using the brayer tool. And now we're ready to cut with the Cricut machine. As for the material settings, click on All Materials. Then on the bottom left corner, select where it says Material Settings and scroll all the way down until you see Add New Material. I named mine Magic Flock Rhinestone Template. I will have the material I'm using listed in the description box, but if you're using the same material as I am, change the pressure to 245 and leave the rest of the selections the same. Now when you go select your material, you can search for the Magic Flock setting we just created and add more pressure. Feed the mat into the Cricut and press the go button. Once your Cricut is done cutting, carefully remove the material from your mat and weed the design. Most of the dots will stay on the paper backing, which is what you want, but if you have a few that got stuck on the material, you can remove them using some tweezers. Next, place your sticky template on a container or any dispenser where your rhinestones can move around without spilling everywhere. Sprinkle the rhinestones directly on the template and then with the paint edger brush, spread them out until all of the dots are covered. It works best when you do it in a circular motion. If you have a few missing, I find it easier to just use a rhinestone pen and place those individually inside the empty dots. Then take your heat-resistant tape that it comes with and place it directly on top of your design. To get it aligned perfectly, fold the transfer tape in half like this and then place it in the middle. Use a squeegee tool or brayer to make sure all of the rhinestones are adhered onto the transfer tape and then peel to remove it. You should have your design transferred and it should look something like this. Once again, I repeated the same process with the rest of the designs. These Magic Flock templates can be reused multiple times. Once I finish using them, I place them back on the carrier sheet from the transfer tape and store them away for future use. I prepared the iron-on vinyl layers by cutting and weeding them before the application. Now you can take out your t-shirt blanks. I recommend using BELLA+CANVAS t-shirts as they're known for their high quality and durability. First, pre-press the shirts for a few seconds to remove any moisture and wrinkles. Next, go over the shirt with the lint roller to remove any fuzzies. I recommend using a t-shirt ruler to help align your designs easily. This will save time when placing your transfers. Proceed with taking your heat press. I used medium pressure and set the heat settings to 335 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 seconds. Make sure to let the material cool down before removing the transfer tape and unveiling your beautiful results. For my other two shirts, I applied the iron-on vinyl first, then I added the rhinestone layer after peeling off the carrier sheet. I used a Teflon sheet to protect the iron-on layer. I have become obsessed with this rhinestone technique. It's a lot of fun to mix and match different rhinestone colors with the wide variety of t-shirt blanks that BELLA+CANVAS offers. If you're interested in checking out their website selection, you can sign up as a maker on their website. I will provide the link in the description box. I love how easy it is to achieve professional looking results by following these simple steps. Please let me know in the comments if you plan on trying this out, and as always, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. I'm always happy to help. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time with a new DIY.